think the YMCA is strategically built around youth empowerment. What does youth empowerment mean to you?
Youth empowerment is all about equipping young people with the skills, the voice, and the talents to be able to make impact in their community. You see, coming from a background in Africa where a lot of young people have been known to be backbenchers, to be people who sit and wait for things to happen to them, the whole concept of youth empowerment is about building young people with these attributes so that they can be active players in the society. So it can be through economically advancing them, through giving them skills to lead change in their community. It can be through providing them the space to interact with their leaders and duty bearers on those things that affect their lives.
Okay, so talking about youth empowerment, bringing it back to the YMCA, into the change agent program. As you may be aware, our role as change agent is to first of all be the change, communicate the vision of the YMCA and inspire actions through many different innovative activities that will make the YMCA visible in the community and as well increase youth participation within the YMCA. So how do you see the role of the change agents?
It's very crucial, and I appreciate this whole concept, program, and the model behind the change agency, because as I just described, there are many young people in communities around Liberia that do not have the opportunity to even be inspired, to be motivated to change their life or to make a difference in their society. And this is where I see the change agents in the YMCA playing a role to be those that initiate or kind of like inspire young people across the country to be active citizens, let's put it that way. You see, for a young person speaking to another young person, it has a whole lot of impact. The young people they are easily influenced by peer activities. So when you see another young person like yourself challenge you, inspiring you, telling you that you can make a difference, that you can be someone in the future, that though your father, your parents were farmers or fishermen and women, you can be somebody in the society to bring about the development in your country. That's inspiring and that's motivational, and I think change agents has a lot of role to play in that.
So looking at the role of the change agent, how important is it in the YMCA when it comes to shaping the YMCA with regard to youth development?
Well, as you may be aware, the YMCA is all about youth empowerment. And in fact, at the African YMCA levels, all of the YMCAs in Africa, we aim to empower young people for the African Renaissance. Now, this Renaissance of Africa is a huge challenge. It builds on the fact that given where Africa has come from, there's a lot of ground to be covered, to be on par with many countries around the world. And there's no better agent to foster that than the young generation of young people. Now, the YMCA serves as that conduit through which young people can be empowered, can lead a change towards the African Renaissance by providing the space, by providing the opportunities for young people, by providing the skills, training for them, and also motivating them to take on the change that we want to see in the community. So it's uniquely aligned even with the YMCA's own, the Liberia YMCA's own vision of youth empowerment, where we want to see young people taking on leadership through every aspect of the organization, going out there and motivating their peers.
Okay, so still talking about youth empowerment and talking about this generation of young people, what advice can you give to young people in the YMCA and globally when it comes to making themselves relevant within their community and society at large?
Well, you see, the challenge is huge. In Africa alone, by statistics, the young population make up majority of most of the African countries' population. In many cases, we have a number of young people who have had the opportunities to be enlightened, but not many as compared to the bulk of young people in the towns and villages and communities around our countries in Africa. And this is where I think young people in the YMCA need to be active participants out there by inspiring their colleagues. They can be in the schools, in the churches, in the mosques, in the communities, wherever the young people are, wherever they congregate, to be able to talk to your peers so that they can be able to take the kind of lead action in their community. For those out of the YMCA, it's about inspiring them towards volunteering. That's one thing that is a challenge for many young people, even in Liberia, where every time a young person participates in a program or it gets involved in an action, you most likely think about what your reward is in terms of value that you can accumulate at the moment. But if you look at the YMCA and the profile that we've built with young people and volunteers and making young people to learn and grow and see their worth in society, we think this is something that other young people outside the YMCA can emulate. You don't need to volunteer for the YMCA or with the YMCA. You can volunteer in your church, your mosque, your school, your community, wherever. The opportunities for leadership should be made available, and people should be able to fill in those spaces, and it's a give and take process. You have to make yourself available, and then organizations like the YMCA and other youth serving organizations can be able to provide a platform for you to grow.
Okay, so concluding on this interview, what would you like to end up with?
Well, I think it's a very unique moment in our African Renaissance, where young people around the continent can be able to take on leadership. Young people around the continent can meet and discuss issues affecting the continent or what their own dreams and visions are. Now, how we need to move forward with that is that for a long time, young people have met and discussed the challenges in the continent and their visions and dreams. Now we need to connect them with those that are actually making the decisions. So how can we channel this kind of engagement to the legislature in some countries or the parliament, or maybe at the level of ECOWAS, the West African Community, or at the level of the African Union, so that these aspirations of young people do not just remain in the confines of the halls that they discuss in, but can be able to find its way into public policy, can be able to find its way into development actions and agendas by the different countries in the African continent.
So with that, we say thank you for taking up your time to talk to us, and we actually appreciate the fact. Thank you so much.